Hi everyone, welcome in. Let's get the day started. Alright, let me go to Hi Natty, hi Jess. Natty, you can post your question. Oh, what kind of fruit? Alright, let's see. Will the fashion coordinator job that reached out to me about setting up an interview end up setting up an interview with me for April? Let's see. What do you mean by? Because it's a very broad question. So like, what do you want to know? When you mean like, so I do tarot readings, but I also am intuitive. I have clairvoyance. I can hear, see, feel, smell, taste. So I could tell you how I do it. When I do tarot readings, I go by what the cards are showing, but I also go by what spirit is saying. So 95% of the time, spirit is talking to me. I don't just go by tarot. Give me a second. Let me answer this question. All right. Will they end up? Will they set? Will they end up setting up an interview with Natty for the month of April? I was responding to Nye. My bad. The Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no, but let me see why. Yeah, there's like stuck energy here. The Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm still getting a no. And they're not really saying why. It seems like their movement is very slow. It's very stagnant. I want to say you're gonna hear from them again, but it does feel like it could be towards the end of April. I'm gonna say towards the end of April. I feel like they're very slow at responding. Um, Whoever is in charge of this, I don't know if they're overwhelmed. Hold on, there's a card on here. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they could be overwhelmed with work. But yeah, so yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. So to answer your question, that's for you, Natty. Thank you so much. So Nai, to answer your question, so it does pick up on your thoughts. So Well, I'm gonna tell you like it picks its energy. So tarot's energy. So it reads on where your mindset is at, where your energy is at that moment, right? So like let's just say like you're overly stressed or like you've been thinking these terrible things. All right, let's just say all right for I'm gonna use a person. You have been thinking this person is a cheater. There could be a third party or this person is lying. It can be reflected in your reading because of that current where you're at currently, right? Um, and I learned this through manifestation. That's why they say use tarot lightly. This is why we always say use tarot lightly because you change the energy. I know readers say the energy changes, but it's really you who changes. You shift your perspective. And that's why a lot of times I tell people if you're not in a good place, the last thing you should be doing is getting a reading because it's only going to reflect the energy that you're in at the moment. Does it pick up on your person's energy? Yes, of course, but it's what you're thinking your person is feeling. So if you're feeling like your person does not care or whatever, a lot of times it can pick up on that energy. So that's why they say tarot, take it lightly because tarot can pick up on your current energy, your person's current energy, combined energy, how you're feeling, how you've been feeling, your old thoughts. It's that's why nothing is set in stone when it comes to tarot. That's why I always tell people just take the positive, leave the negative. But yeah. And just remember, everybody interprets tarot cards very differently. Because I've gotten readings where I was like, that don't even make sense. You're welcome. Am I getting sick? No. I've been relaxing today because I didn't have a lot to do. So maybe I don't know. But no, I'm not getting sick. Oh my God, I'm cold. All right, got you, Jess. Oh my God. I mean, that's why, but nine, that's what I'm saying. Readings are not set in stone. That's why they say it's for me. I feel like whatever your energy is at the moment, take the message, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Try to, I would say definitely to try to come in with a clear mind or like open mind is what I would say because sometimes spirit tells you um what you need to know, not what you want to hear. So sometimes it'll give you messages that you may not be expecting, but it's what's coming through that you need to know. Also, just come in, like I said, with an open mind. And just if you've been having like shitty thoughts and like a shitty perspective, shitty awareness, like I said, it's the last thing you should be doing is getting a reading. So that's what I would say. The way to get like a more clear reading, understanding of where your energy is at, where it's going, is making sure like you know more than we do. And I always say that. That's why I tell people start giving tarot readers like full power over your decisions in life, because you should know. Like I don't get readings if I know my mindset has been shitty, because I know my reading is probably going to reflect that. But a lot of readers don't say that because they try to keep the power to themselves. But for real, it's all you. So I would say also meditate before you get a reading. I mean, you don't have to, but just know what I can say is just know that readings are reflected on your dominant thoughts, feelings, and energy. So if your energy is constantly in a negative state of mind, or just your energy's been negative, then it's going to be more than likely it will be reflected in your readings. And that's why I say too, be careful who you're getting readings from, because not everybody, there's people that have channels, and let me tell you something. They just bought a deck of tarot and just decided to read tarot. They're not really spiritual. They're not even intuitive. They're just reading the cards. I don't like to get readings from those kind of people, because the cards have, to me, I feel like, yeah, there has to be more than just reading what a card means. For the reading, yeah, you could be here. Yeah, you can get it. Are you guys together? It'll just tell you where your dominant thoughts are at the moment. Like, so whatever your dominant thoughts been up until this point, that's what could be reflected. Now, sometimes spirit will just throw random stuff in there. That's why I say keep an open mind. But yeah, that's what I would say. Like when it comes to giving advice on readings, yeah, be mindful of who you're going to. There are some people that really only know meanings of the cards, and that could fuck you up, because like I've gone to people where like the Seven of Swords, there's the Seven of Swords is more than deception. But if you, I've seen people where they'll see the Seven of Swords and they're automatically like, oh my God, there's deceptive energy here. Someone is lying, someone is cheating. And that is not true. All right, Jess, let me do you. How is Jay feeling about Jess? How is Jay feeling about Jess? And because I am a manifester over a reader, I would say I'm more of a I'm both, because I am spiritual. But yeah, I am a manifester above everything. I know that I use readings to just let me know where my dominant thoughts are at. Yeah, and it depends what the cards are coming out with. It's just a lot that goes into it that I see that a lot of people don't. Just like the whole thing, what, like I said, oh, it's the energy changes. No, you change. You're the one that changes the energy, because your perspective changes, your awareness changes. How is Jay feeling about Jeff? Yeah, let me know when you donate. All right, let me see. Did anyone else donate? All right, let me put this on my background. All right, let's see. How is Jay feeling about Jess? How is Jay feeling about Jess? How is Jay feeling about Jess? How is Jennifer? You have the world, okay. The moon and the lovers. So I feel like he does feel like you're like his, I'm gonna say soulmate. Thank you, Ray. You will be added, love. I would say soulmate, and I feel like there is a little bit of fears with him. I guess it feels like he, because of the unknown, he doesn't know what's gonna happen. But show me more. Ray, are you new here? Yeah, so this for me, it feels like with the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords showing up with the moon, it's like he wants to take action, but he's being logical about it. All right, love, thank you. Um, but he is Nye, do you affirm? Like are you doing any type of manifestation? So it's like he wants to take action, but he's being logical about it. Just he does feel like you're his soulmate. He feels the deep connection. He feels like you guys are very much in harmony and alignment. You should start. Look up law of assumption. The devil is here. Oh, welcome to the channel, Ray. Thank you. And you can ask a second yes or no. Oh, look, you guys are showing up as a pair. So yeah, he views you as his perfect match. I do feel like there is still attachment here, which what I got before for you and him, but there's also like sexual energy. Show me the devil. Show me the devil. The Nine of Swords. I feel like too he gets a little too in his head. So he could be feeling a bit in his head right now, is what I'm getting, which is why he's like, I want to take action, I want to rush in, but let me be logical about it. Let me be logical about it. Um, I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, all right, Sharika, I'm gonna double check Zelle because it doesn't send me a, but you'll be at it and then just stick around. Um, I don't know. Like, if you look at this card, like she has her hands over her face, and it almost feels like he's embarrassed. Like, I think that, because of how he handled things, maybe he's like, damn, after I said that, now I'm trying to get back, and it feels like, yeah, like he's embarrassed. Show me more on that. Or he's like feeling shy. Yeah, like the sun. So it's like he wants to make something happen here, but he's feeling like a little shy. Um, he does view you as his perfect match. So it's like when you're happy, he feels like he can match that. When you're being logical and like, more strict and more straightforward, he can match that. Show me more. How are you feeling about Jess? The Queen of Wands. So I do feel like he's still very attracted to you. He feels, remember how I just said, like, when you're being logical or like, being practical and like, being straightforward, he could match that. But when you're being fun and outgoing, he could match that too. That's what I get with that. I'm not getting two people here, just FYI. Yeah, I feel like he still wants to build towards something more long term. Little by little, I feel like he needs to get out of, like, walk away from his fears. Anything else? Let go of the past. Maybe he's been thinking about the past and he needs to let go of it. Yeah, he needs to find some type of balance. But what I'm getting is like he wants a new opportunity to have equal give and take with you. Um, to balance things out, to share things, maybe even gift you something. This is also a card of manifestation, so he could also be in his own kind of way manifesting you. Sharika, you just posted that you donated. Just is getting a reading, so once she has a chance, she will add you. All right, let me save. So now either you want thoughts or you want next actions because I have to tap into one or the other. If I do get, like, if let's say if you want to do thoughts and I get actions, I'll definitely tell you, but I have to know which one you want to tap into. So let me know because that's two different things. All right, let me go to your second question, Jess. Reading for the rest of the month. All right, let's see. Reading for the rest of the month for Jess. Reading for the rest of the month for Jess. Reading for the rest of the month for Jess. Reading for the rest of the month for Jess. You got the Hierophant, okay. The Four of Wands. So, all right, let me just say something. I want to say, just, I don't know why I'm getting this regarding your test. I would say don't tell anyone when you're going to do it. Obviously, I think if your mom is going, then, of course, let them know. But I'm also getting like using your intuition, kind of keeping things to yourself for now, like your plans, and trusting your own decisions, trusting your inner voice. Um, I'm also seeing the Four of Wands. So I see harmony, celebrations, a lot of happiness the rest of the month. I see possible reunions. Um, and you kind of feeling free from like, I want to say freeing yourself from you, like your thoughts or maybe like your energy, your own energy. You do have the Four of Pentacles, so I do feel like maybe there's a need to save money. There's a need to kind of um be mindful of your spending is what I'm getting. Make sure that when you're spending, it feels more like you're investing into something. You have the Ace of Cups here, so there could be a new commitment coming in, a new beginning in love. I also see new feelings developing. There could also be a proposal to like go out and have fun. Show me more. Emotional stability is definitely here. You have the Strength card. Yeah, see, this is like your inner confidence, your inner voice, your inner power. So focusing on that, I think there's gonna be a big focus on that, on your inner self, your inner peace as well. Show me more. Look, the sun. Yeah, getting happy news coming your way. Like a lot of positive energy. Feeling warmth is what I'm getting. Celebrations, your success here. There's also a rebirth. I feel like this is within you. Um, Show me more. This is also good news coming your way. Yes, please like the stream. You have the Five of Cups, the Chariot. I feel like you're also going to be letting go of things that happened in the past. The rest of this month, because the Five of Cups is all about the past, looking back at the past, but moving on from it, finding peace with it. And then you have the Chariot right next to it, which is all about progress, movement, letting go, entering a new journey where you do feel more confident, where there is more determination, where there is more willpower to make things happen for you. Um, you're like controlling the direction that your life is going in. So if you're usually like very like easygoing, letting things be, you're kind of taking control, and not in a bad way, but in a way of like, I need to make this happen for me. You have the Eight of Swords clarifying the Five of Cups. So I'm getting letting go of limiting beliefs and being mindful of your inner critic. So being mindful of how you speak to yourself. I feel like you are going to be freeing. Didn't I say that up here? It's coming up again. You're freeing yourself from you. So from your negative thoughts, your negative beliefs, your limiting beliefs, you're freeing yourself. And you're kind of gaining new perspective on life and things. The Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Justice. I feel like there could be a little bit of emotionally, you're going to be a little maybe up and down at some points, but you will be able to balance that. You will be able to get some type of clarity here. I feel like too is like this is all about the rest of the month feels like all about you being fair to yourself, giving yourself grace. Um, and they're saying enjoy your small wins. The Judgment is here. Enjoy your small wins. Show me more. The Devil with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this could be at work where there could be something, because I don't want to say stressful is going to happen, but maybe you're feeling stressed with work. Um, the Judgment is all about your inner calling. It's also a card of rebirth, and it's coming right along with that sun, the rebirth. So I feel like there's going to be a really big change within you the rest of this month. And again, the Judgment is a card of forgiveness. And you have the World here. So I feel like the rest of this month is completing some cycles that maybe have been lingering, like tying some loose ends and just entering new beginnings, new chapters, opening new doors. There could be some type of travel here too, but I'm also getting a sense of fulfillment and happiness. Anything else for her for the rest of this month? The Magician with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, stand your ground and literally keep pursuing your manifestations. Keep pursuing your manifestations and keep pushing forward. Don't get discouraged. So that's what I have for you, Jess. All right, let me check Zelle real quick, and then in the meantime, Ray, go ahead and post your question, and then because you are new to my channel, you get a second free yes or no. So post your questions, and I will be right back. I mean, I'm here. You're welcome. I got a smoothie from Wawa again. All right, let's see. Give me a second. Okay, I got it. Will RA be Ray's next supervisor? Let me see. Hi, Sun Card. All right, I'll save it in a second. Let me just save that. Did Nye come back in? I'm not going to be able to answer her question until she comes back in. All right. Will RA be my next supervisor? For Ray, will RA be her next supervisor? All right. Will RA be her next supervisor? The Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. Oh. The Ace of Swords. Why is the Five of Cups here? I'm going to say yes. I just want to know why the Five of Cups is here. The Queen of Wands. I'm going to say yes to this. I have the Eight of Pentacles, which is someone that may have been working hard to get this position. I feel like they do feel confident, even if behind the scenes they're a bit worried. I feel like this person is coming off as like very confident on the outside, but on the inside they're a bit worried about how things are going to work out. And then you have the Ace of Swords, which for me it is about clarity. It is a yes card, and it is about decision making. So I'm going to say yes to that. I feel like they are. Well, the possibility is really strong. Let me see if I get anything else. Yeah, I feel like whoever is making a decision on this, it's going to be a yes. There could be some people deciding, multiple people deciding. And you could post another yes or no. There's no sun coming in through my window, so it's all shade and it feels cold. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see. Will Ray be successful as a CSF? Will Ray be successful as a CSF? I have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, so that's a yes for me. It's just getting out of your head. Yeah, and you got the Three of Swords in the reverse too. So they are yes for me, but it feels like you may be too in your head, maybe too worried. So try to get out of that energy. Trust yourself and believe in yourself. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. So that's a yes for me. That's a yes for me. Just get out of your head. Try not to overthink or think bad. All right, where's the list? All right, Sharika, you can go ahead and post your question. I have to wait for her to come back. Thank you, Jess. Let me switch the deck. You're welcome. All right, so, all right, do you want thoughts or do you want next actions? Because that's technically two different questions. Like, if you get you decide on thoughts and then I get actions, I mean, I'll let you know, but I need one topic to focus on. Thoughts, all right, so let's see. What are Timothy's true thoughts towards Naisha? Let's see. What are his true thoughts when it comes to her? All right, so I have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So he may be feeling like there's a lot of imbalance here. Um, yeah, there's like imbalance here, not a lot of equal give and take. Maybe he's realized, I don't know if he's been breadcrumbing the situation, the connection. So that could be too, where he's like recognizing that he hasn't put enough effort. Yeah, he views you as someone that deserves effort. Like he wants to give you attention. To me, this is a card of like rewarding someone, like catering to someone, and that's why I'm getting that energy. Like maybe he feels like he hasn't put enough effort here. What are your thoughts? Yeah, the Five of Wands. Are you guys speaking? Like, are you guys in contact? And the Hangman, he's thinking a lot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't know if like, so if there has been conflict, I feel like he's trying to see things from his perspective, from your side. So let's just say he's been selfish, because that's what that Six of Pentacles tells me. Like maybe he's been selfish, and with the Five of Wands and the Hangman is like he's trying to look at the conflict or like the disconnect that you guys have from a different perspective from your side of things, and I feel like he's being enlightened at this time. Show me more. Yeah, you see the Chariot is in the reverse. So yeah, there's not a lot of progress here, and I feel like he's recognizing it. Like he knows, this is coming in as someone who knows where he's going wrong, and I feel like he's just realizing that though. I don't feel like this is something he already knew. I feel like now he's realizing everything that he's been doing is wrong. Maybe he felt at some point where it's like, yeah, it's not my fault if things are not going the right way. Um, he's still very much invested in you and like holding on to you. I feel like he watches you too. Like he tries to keep tabs on you somehow, some way. Show me more. What are your thoughts? The Hierophant. He may also feel like you're very intuitive, like you kind of could see through him. Is what I'm seeing here. You're showing up as the high priestess for him, so he has you on a super 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 high pedestal, even above the Empress, right? And he feels like you may see through him, so he knows he can't bullshit you. And for me, that could be why he maybe keeps some type of distance here. He also views you as a wish fulfillment, like a wish come true, a blessing. With the Nine of Cups, and I feel like he views you as the total package. Show me more. What are your thoughts? The Five of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you will get some type of contact from him soon to work things out. Like he doesn't want to be in conflict anymore or disconnect. Show me more. Show me the outcome here. Yeah, he's gonna come through. It does feel like slower energy. I want to say maybe during Taurus season. And that's just something Spirit is throwing out there. But just remember, timing is linear, so it can happen today, it can happen tomorrow, it can happen next week, it can happen, right now. Show me this Five of Swords. I feel like he's gonna come towards you and be more consistent. Um, yeah, he's definitely missing you. He's thinking about you, reminiscing, and I feel like in his mind could be like a bit of turmoil. Like you could be living rent free in his mind, okay? And I feel like he will come towards you slowly but surely with some type of commitment to build towards the future. Because to me, this Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles is about building towards something like a solid foundation. Yeah, the Two of Cups is here, so there is romantic feelings. I just think that he may be in. And I don't like to use the word toxic, but maybe he is in his own kind of way where he like self sabotages, but he does feel a deep connection with you. So that's what I'm getting for that. And then I know you have a yes or no. So let me see. Let me use a different deck for that, for the yes or no. Oh wait, what was it? Oh wait, you did it in depth. Hold on, let me get you your oracle. I'm gonna get messages from him then. Let's get messages from him. What do you want to say to her? I don't know why I thought you had a yes or no, but you got an in-depth reading, in-depth plus. So let me see. What do you want to say to her? People losing their jobs everywhere. I know, I've been seeing that too. It's crazy. This administration, I don't know what's going on. What do you want to say to Timothy? What do you want to say to 9? Just because I'm quiet, it doesn't mean I don't think about you every single day. I know that's right. Show me. What do you want to say to her? Why can't you agree with me for once? Is it really that hard? This is that perspective that I was saying. I never felt like this before. I am tired of pretending I don't care about you. All right, thank you, Natty. Show me. Yeah, he got a lot to say. You probably think I'm trash for the way I acted. I'm going to treat you like every day is your birthday. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna come in a new person. This is more than just lust. Damn, they're coming out in bunches. If repetitive numbers have been stalking you lately, it's a sign we're getting closer. I look forward to you meeting my loved ones. What do you want to say? I really love your set. Memories of you are haunting me. Remember that 6 of Cups. You live rent-free in my head and heart. Nothing is ever going to change my love for you. You are the one. I said that, right? He views you as the one. I felt for you instantly, and I look forward to you meeting my loved ones. Oh, wait, I have that in here twice. All right, I'm going to keep it. So that means that's something he really wants. At the bottom, I've been cheated on before. Now I struggle with trust. So, yeah, this kind of matched the reading. I do feel like you'll hear from him soon. But yeah, I would say look up Law of Assumption like Sammy Ingram and Law of Assumption on how to like manifest the connection to be healthy. So that is for 9. All right, Sharika, are you here? And thank you, 9. I hope that was helpful. Sharika is first. And I got a sun card. All right, good. Oh, you mean like, okay. I'm like, wait, there's a few people before you guys. Sharika, are you here? All right, you're good. No, you're good. All right, so let's see. Is Eva the Taurus still trying to block me and my family? Let's see. First, Sharika, right, Spirit. Is Eva the Taurus still trying to block her and her family? Hi, Divinely Protected. How are you, love? We got the Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Emperor. I'm going to say yes, and I feel like if she hasn't done it already, she's still in the process of thinking, but it's leaning towards a yes. She will take actions towards blocking you guys. And I'm getting multiple people here. So here goes the family. It's like, I don't know, it's weird what I'm about to say, but it's like she's like in this energy of like, you're getting blocked, you're getting blocked, you're getting blocked, everybody's getting blocked. That's the energy that she's in. Um, but yeah, it seems like she's gonna be taking action towards that very soon. Um, she is showing up as the Emperor, so the Emperor is like very controlling at times. Yeah, it's like she's following her heart when it comes to this. Like, whatever her intuition or her thought process is right now is leaning towards a yes. So I have a yes for you. That is a yes for me. That's her. Yeah, that's I don't know. I'm like, I didn't mean to laugh, but I'm like, why am I getting that image? So yeah. I don't know. That's how spirit brought it through. It's not me, spirit. She's sending all kind chaos to my house. Oh my god, really? That is so crazy. Well, I hope things get better. Maybe her blocking you guys will be a good thing. Thank you. Oh, Divinely, I hope you get better. Alright, and Sun card asks for a timestamp, right? You're welcome. Thank you. Yes? Okay. Alright, my bad, guys. Alright, so Sun card is next. Oh, I'm cold. Alright, give me a second. Actually, let me check something real quick. I gotta. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so let's see. All right, so for some card, let's do 50, 58. All right, what can I expect from M when he comes forward? What can some card expect from M when he comes forward? What can some card expect from M when he comes forward? Oh, there's some stuck energy. Let me see if another deck. Because I just used this deck. It was flowing. What can Sun card expect from M as he comes forward? Yeah, this deck feels heavy too. Why? What can she expect from M as he comes forward? Like, it feels tight. What can Sun card expect from M as he comes forward? Got the Three of Swords. What can she expect from M as he comes forward? The Four of Wands. So I feel like after a period of time of like waiting or like not seeing movement, you will see some movement. But why? Like, yeah, it's like the Four of Wands is about like coming back together. Maybe this could be even through conversation. But I have the Two of Wands in the reverse. The Justice. I feel like this is about him being more open. Like, you're gonna get more like clarity from him as to maybe why there was some distance. Why is the Three of Swords here? I just want to clarify, even though I'm getting the distance. Yeah, it's his slow movement. He knows he's moving slow. He knows he naturally moves slow. And the thing about it is, it feels like he wants to come towards you, but he's choosing to move slow, and it doesn't say why. Um, with the Justice, I do feel like, again, you will get that clarity as to why he's been moving that way. He will let you know himself. Show me. What can she expect from M when he comes forward? He is going to come towards you when I feel like things in his life are going to feel more calmer. Like, he'll be moving into calmer waters, letting go of the past, like of resentments, of heaviness. I do see him putting more work in when he does come forward. He's going to put like the hard work. For me, the Eight of Pentacles is like, working hard towards that long term, like getting that, like what you're wanting, right? Putting the efforts in. Show me more. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So it does feel very, like there will be more stability, more hard work put into it. Like, you're gonna get what you're wanting. Why is the Four of Cups here though in the outcome? He will put the efforts in is what I'm getting. This is way too much. Why is the Four of Cups here? The King of Pentacles. So you guys are matching. What I will say is that he is coming in as someone that's more practical than emotional. So you'll probably get a lot of support. And you have the chance now to kind of change that, right? Because he is going to come in more practical than emotionally available. And I don't want to say that he's going to be emotionally closed off, but he's going to see things more from a practical perspective, than a more of a nurturing, loving, not loving, but more of a nurturing, affectionate side. And I feel like that is why the Four of Cups is here, because you may feel like, I want more. Like, all right, you're here, but I want affection. I want emotional support. I want emotional, like vulnerability is what I would say. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like this can change. I always say anything can change. You're just getting the readings. They're just basically like warnings for what's to come, but you can change that. So yeah. Show me the Four of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. He's very guarded. I'm gonna say when it comes to emotional, being like vulnerable, he could be a bit guarded. But you have the chance to look, the Empress. You have the chance to kind of manifest him to come in more emotionally vulnerable and open. So that is what I have for you, Sun card. I hope that was helpful. All right, Natty, you can post. That strawberry passion fruit smoothie that I got with an energy boost was so good. All right, let's see. I love anything passion fruit. All right, let's see. For Natty. All right. Will she end up getting the job, Spirit? Will Natty end up getting the job for the fashion coordinator? Will she end up getting the fashion coordinator job? Once she interviews, will she end up getting this job? The Five of Pentacles. The High Priestess. All right, that's too many. The Death card and the Strength card. I'm going to say yes. If you do interview for it, you will get the job. They're going to see you as very high value. I just think, again, there's going to be a waiting period where you may start to feel lack of faith. And obviously they're saying don't wait around for this job. If there is something, a new opportunity comes up, obviously take it, which you did say. But yeah, I'm getting a yes after some time of waiting. They do view you as high value. So I do feel like they have you, like, let's just say they have a few resumes that they're looking at, or like for people to interview. You are in the top, top two is what I would say. Anything else that she needs to know? That's too much. Yeah, the 501s, I think, is a competitive job. I will say that. So this is probably why they're taking their time. And I think I said that. It feels like it's competitive. They may be looking at way too many people at once. So, but I do have a yes. If you were to interview, you would get the job. So it does look good. You too, you should look into the law of assumption on like how to manifest a job. And trust me, all you got to do is find a good affirmation and you're good. Oh my God, wait, Jess, I missed your text. Girl, that happens. And thank you, Natty. You know what, Jess? You're welcome. That's how I felt in that dream that I had with this guy, where it was like he was sending all these text messages back to back, and like the screen, it was like scrolling so fast, and I'm like, I couldn't get a word. I couldn't see anything. Yo, that's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. And you can post when you're ready, Jess. You'll probably be my last person. Excuse me. Remember that one time my ex wrote in here? Like, such a fucking weirdo. Such a fucking weirdo. All right, let's see. Because that was definitely Jay. It was around this time. No, it was like February last year. Like, right after, like, we had talked on. Yeah, it was this weird. What does Jess need to know? That was way too many cards at once. What does Jess need to know in regards to taking her test again? All right, you got the moon here, the King of Cups. I feel like you'll be more emotionally stable. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So, and I feel like too, if you do it with your mom again, it's like you're both gonna already know what to expect, right? So it's like you guys went into it, wasn't sure what to expect. So maybe you both felt a little overwhelmed. The moon is here, so it tells me that like there's things that you're not that's working out for you behind the scenes that's gonna bring this all together for you. Um, yeah, I feel like you're gonna be a lot more emotionally balanced. There's teamwork here, so I feel like yeah, there's gonna be some help, additional help here, and it could be like some type of like one of your guides or like ancestors that's like literally going to be there to guide you. Yeah, the Magician. I would say start manifesting now. Like, like I passed my test. Like visualize yourself like getting your license. It's a good time to do that before you go. And just, again, trust yourself that you got this. In the I know what to expect in the beginning, but they didn't let me completely finish it. So, oh, they didn't. You'll be fine. Trust me. I feel like you'll be fine. Oh, they did. So they was just like, all right, that's enough. Get the fuck out the car. Oh my God, that would have. I feel like that makes me more anxious. Yeah, like the Ten of Swords is here. So like I feel like your toughest time with this test is over. Like it's yeah, it's over. They was like, yeah, you can't drive. Get the fuck out. I'm playing. The Page of Swords. So I would say too, try to look up see if like Google or something has like they may have a because this is about getting information, so check Google. There should have some type of updated information of how the tests are done at that specific place. I cried right after. I would have too. It would have been like, bitch, you can't drive, get the fuck out. I'm sorry, Jess, I'm not laughing at you. I'm trying to make you laugh about it because you know what, it is what it is. Oh my God. Give me a second. What? She wrote, took that camera out and said you can reschedule. Who did? Almost crashed out. Wait. So they give you a camera. It's a virtual thing. Is the camera, and then what the instructor came and said, "Give me the camera." That's stupid. I'm confused. So in the car, it was you and your mom. That's Oh my God, that is stupid. I'm telling you, look up on Google. So that's what the page of stores getting more information. Hi, Jasmine. Get more information because they may be able to give you like a script. Yo, that's stupid, yo. Yeah, the devil is here. I would say, yeah, try it right now. You may be in your head, with negative thoughts and stuff like that, but go on. I'm sorry, just that threw me off, because I would have crashed out too. Like, what the fuck? Then you should have just been in the car giving me the instructions. The fuck? Um, Look, slow. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be fine. I think that you just have to commit to. I would say invest either in and you may have to invest either in like a school, someone that has already been through it, right? An instructor, or I would definitely say like YouTube, something that is gonna give you accurate information. Yeah, in the driving test, no, you can't. You can't make a fucking mistake. This one girl told me she passed everything, and what the fuck was it? I think she hit a curve just a tiny bit, and they were like, "Yeah, you failed. That's enough. Let's go back." Yeah, you need to get like more in your masculine, like definitely your inner confidence. And I remember I said the rest of the month you're going to be working on your inner confidence. So again, the King of Wands, he's a visualizer. So he visualizes his big plan and then he puts it together. So that's what I'm getting. You may just be very well just be able to manifest this thing. I mean, I know that we can manifest whatever we want. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. All right, Justice going to a concert in a couple of weeks. How will that go? Jasmine, are you still here? I saw a girl was on. I missed it. I'm glad I did because I'm trying to really like lay low on the reading. Kind of want to manifest what I want without the readings. And I did ask yesterday, like if I were to use like a revision affirmation, how it would go, and everybody was like, "Girl, do it now, do it now." And I was like, "Okay, yeah." I didn't even. I woke up a little tired today. What time was she on? Yo, at that time, people were up because she was on for like 5 hours, like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, I was. That's crazy because I think I was. No, I think I went to sleep like right before that. All right, Justice. Oh, Just, you got. Damn, they flew right out. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like it's gonna go really, really well. I feel like you're gonna have such a good time. Again, you're in this independent, looking good, smelling good energy. Like you're reaping the rewards of like your hard work. Oh, to her time zone. Yeah, so that makes sense. Like the four wands, you may meet you. I don't know if you're gonna run into someone there that you already know, or you could be meeting someone. The Two of Swords. I'm still gonna try to go out and do more activities, even if I don't. Yeah, do it because I mean, Ubers are Ubers. I don't be scared. I don't like taking Ubers at night, but I don't mind during the day sometimes because I like to drink, so I don't like to drive when I drink, and sometimes I just be like, whatever, you know. Finding parking too is a bitch, so I just be out. Show me the Two of Swords. The Tower. And the King of Cups. Ooh, girl. Why I feel like you're gonna meet someone. I know you're going to see a girl, but I don't know. You may meet someone either during that time, like at the concert, like before it, afterwards. But I feel like you're meeting someone. Not Jay's competition showing up today. But you're gonna have a really good time, Jess. I'm seeing like a really, really good time. It may also feel like a reunion with the people there. Like I know when I saw Nikki, it felt like Barb's reunion, even if you've never met each other before, because that's what it really felt like a fucking family reunion with all cultural backgrounds, origins, all sex, because there was like from the gays to the white to the Black Americans to the street guys that was there with their girlfriends. There were guys that were like hood guys that were there by themselves. There were like older people, younger people, kids. Yeah, it was like a real big different crowd. The Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're just gonna have a good time. Like maybe the people that you sit around are gonna feel familiar to you or something, but I see you meeting someone and just having a good time. Like you may exchange phone numbers with people. Um Anything else that you need to know? The Knight of Swords. Look, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna feel at the end of the night, you're gonna feel like it was money well spent, and like you're just gonna have a really, really, really good time. Like I see, like dancing, singing, like just having fun, like feeling free. So that's what I have for you, Jess. I want to go to more concerts this year. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go see Chris Brown. And I want to go to more comedy shows. So this year, I said last year was my concerts year. And yeah, I don't mind going to concert, but I don't see anyone that I really want to see in concert outside of Chris Brown. And but this year I want to do comedy shows. Definitely want to do comedy shows. I'm gonna wait a little because I'm probably not gonna be on tomorrow. I'm most likely not gonna be on tomorrow. I definitely will be on Saturday, but Saturday will probably be just for the night live. Maybe I'll do a daytime live. I'm not sure yet. But tomorrow's I got a busy day. Are you Jasmine? Yeah, that's how I was in my old job. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. That's how I felt with my last job. I literally prayed to God, and then that's when I started manifesting again, affirming, and I got fired. I was let go. I was like, that was fast. Literally, like in April around this time, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, like da 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 da, and like maybe like 2 weeks later, I started affirming. I was like, fuck it, let me start getting back into like affirming to like be a full-time entrepreneur. And no lie, not even 2 weeks later, I got fired, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? But you know what? The same thing happened to me the year before. That's why I say, like, when I start affirming again, shit do be going down. Shit do be going down. And I know that we are not supposed to unpack and stay there, but shit do be going down. Because I've experienced it. But I tell you one thing, so glad that I have that awareness now, because lately I've been manifesting a certain amount of money, and I feel like I just been like paying shit off, paying bills, but I'm like, you know what, I'm paying shit off, so it's okay, because I've been using my savings, but I'm like, by June, if I paid off all my debt like I want to, it's gonna pay off, because in the second half of the year it be all about me. In the meantime, I'm still gonna have my fun. But even with like my person, it took me a while, because I started affirming in June. I didn't really start to see movement move until like October or something like that. And at that, I didn't even have a face on it. So shit do be going down. They be saying, don't, yeah, it do. It fucking do. Okay? So I'm affirming that I will be full-time entrepreneur by the end of this year. First quarter next year. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's why I said I gotta stop getting readings, because it's, it's true. It is checking the 3D. But I ain't gonna lie, getting the reading where I ask like what synchronicities the person is getting, yo, that's such a fun question. And mine have been so accurate. And why I say accurate is because I don't even think about the synchronicities. And two of my girls literally, and mind you, one of them was over the phone. The other one was online, and they literally got similar shit, like big time. So, and it went from like intrusive thoughts to like actual physical things. So, I'm excited about that. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why I say like keep it open. Like I keep my affirmations like pretty basic, because however it's gonna come in, it's gonna come in. I'm open to it. So, yeah, I heard that. So, one of the things that I heard was music, like, she was like, this is like slapping him in the fucking face, like big time. And that's fine, because some people don't affirm. I'm more of an affirming person than a visualizer, but I do try to like visualize while I'm affirming. Like when I'm affirming for money in my business, I'm literally like seeing myself counting hundreds. But I see myself putting it in my purse too. Feel like that's a big thing. Someone told me that he was manifesting, not told me, I watched him. He said he was manifesting, I think it was $5,000, and he kept visualizing him counting it. But he never visualized it come like it being his. He just visualized counting it. And like 2 or 3 weeks later, he was counting someone's money. So then he was like, what the fuck happened? Then he was like, oh, so that's what he said. When you visualize counting money, either put it in your purse or see yourself depositing it, or like, something like that. That emphasizes that it's your money. Yeah. Yeah, manifestation is real. Like that's what I was trying to tell my friend. Like we are manifesting all day, every day. Our thoughts are manifesting. So when you're sitting here thinking that it doesn't, nothing manifest, yes, it does. Our thoughts and our we're manifesting all day because our thoughts are what create. Hi Ray, yes, let me know what you donated for, love. I got $11 for you, so let me know. Um, we're in our heads all day. So rather than thinking stupid shit, start thinking positive things. And even if it fucking feels weird at first, and like I said, the unfolding is real. Like people don't want, but I will say, like, just ignore it. And I've been learning that I got to stay in that state of mind that I already have what I want. And I think that's another thing too. When I started to get in that state of like I already have what I want, I became very lazy with manifesting or like affirming. Oh, Ray, you're new here. So Saturday, I just started bringing this back, but we do spicy lives. And there's a lot of options for you guys. So I'll be putting it up soon. But the more you just remind yourself of who you are or who you want to be, right? No, really who you are, because everything exists now. It doesn't exist tomorrow. And you keep repeating that to yourself and you keep putting yourself in that place. I feel like that was my thing. Like when I think back to where I was at, like manifesting last year, I was in full awareness of like, this is mine. And that's point blank, period. And that's how I feel today. Like point blank, period. This is mine. This is who I am, what I have, and who I'm married to. Well, I haven't. You know what? I don't affirm for marriage. I'm trying to. Doing that one of baby steps. But revision too. Revision helps. Like a revision affirmation. I've been using that one. I just started this morning. So, but my girl told me yesterday. She's like, "Girl, be consistent with it because I feel like that's a game changer for you." So let's see. All right. Ray, do you want to post who you want them from? Oh, and I'll give you some extra ones of these, the oracles. I'll give you all of these, but then those are for fun. This is going to be for Ray. T, all right. So, T, what do you want to say, do, or be with Ray? What do you want her to know about you? What are your sexual desires? Let's see. What do you want to say to her? Let's turn down the lights and put on love making music. Why did I know something like this? Because I kept thinking about music while I was shuffling for you. That's crazy. And I literally was telling myself, maybe I should put some freaky ass songs in this deck. Well, I'm going to have to make two decks because I can't shuffle more cards in here. What do you want to say? That's for me. All right. 6-9. I want to feel your wetness. Craving you badly. Okay. Spread your legs and open up to me. No panties on. Let's fuck in the kitchen. With that no panties on, I also heard wear thongs. So sit on my face. I want to pound you from the back. You make me lose all control. Have you ever been swallowed up? This card fucking makes me laugh. Like, you guys sit on my face twice. So yeah, that's a big craving for him. Show us more. It's giving lover boy vibes. I love it, super nasty. I need you so bad right now. I'm addicted to your sex. We are fucking in the shower. The nasty in public places. You got a lot of extra cards. I'm going to bend you over and wants to fuck fast and deep. At the bottom, wants to hear you whisper their name while they make love to you. Yeah, he's a lover boy. Let me get you some of the oracles though. See what his hidden desires are for fun. Let's see. What are your hidden desires? What are Sweet's hidden desires? Okay. We have outdoors. Likes to have sex outside under the sun or stars and maybe in public. Tickling. May enjoy being tickled with a feather or with fingers. Or they want to tickle you. Variety. Demands a variety of sex positions or sex acts or wants other partners. We have oral. Super turned on by getting or giving oral sex and may like it more than regular sex. Quickie. May orgasm quickly without meeting your needs. May leave you hanging. And we have receiver. Would rather have you be on top or initiate sex or doesn't want to do the work. Maybe he'd be lazy. He likes to be lazy sometimes. That's all good. So that is what I have for you, Ray. And thank you for your donation again. All right, guys. I'm going to start heading out. If anyone that's in here has a yes or no, go ahead and post it. You're welcome. I'm going to start getting ready for my 6 o'clock client. I know it's still early, but I want to set up my table. So yeah, I may not be on tomorrow, guys. But I'll probably do like offline readings. We'll see. And I thought I'll be on tonight. All right, no one has a yes or no. That was a fun little live. So I will see you guys. Have a good one. Again, if I don't come on tomorrow, I'll see you guys for sure Saturday. So bye.